Hi everyone. Today in this video I am going to solve some examples on particular integral of e raised to ax into v. As we know that the particular integral of e raised to ax into v is given by, that is 1 divided by f of v e raised to ax into v. Its particular integral is given by, we have to take this e raised to ax outside. To take e raised to ax outside, this d is replaced by d plus a, and a is obtained from the exponential function. So this d is replaced by d plus a, and this v function as it, where v is a function of x. So this is the formula for particular integral of e raised to ax into v. Now we can solve some examples. Solve d square minus 5d plus 6, d square minus 5d plus 6, bracket complete, y is equal to x into e raised to 4x. So here first of all we have to find the auxiliary equation of this f of d. Actually this is a given f of d. Auxiliary equation is, that is m square minus 5m plus 6 is equal to 0. Here constant term is 6. Find the two factors to get minus 5 means minus 6 into 1. So that is m square. Here you will get minus 3 into minus 2. Minus 3 into minus 2 is plus 6. Minus 3 minus 2 is equal to minus 5. So this is minus 3m minus 2m and plus 6 is equal to 0. From first two terms you can take m common, m minus 3 remains. And from last two terms you can take minus 2 common, you will get m plus 3, m minus 3, that is equal to 0. So m minus 2 into m minus 3 is equal to 0. Then you can write it as m minus 2 is equal to 0 and m minus 3 is equal to 0. So that is m is equal to 2 and m is equal to 3. Therefore m here m is equal to 2 comma 3. Both the roots are different. Therefore complementary function we can write it as, that is c1 e raised to 2x plus c2 e raised to 3. This is complementary function. Now we have to find the particular integral of right hand side. Particular integral of x into e raised to 4x. So that is equal to, so here 1 divided by f of d of x into e raised to 4x is equal to e raised to 4x into 1 divided by f of d plus a into x. I have taken e raised to 4x outside. Okay, then a value is equal to 4 here. D is replaced by d plus a is replaced by, d is replaced by d plus a, where a is equal to 4, that is x as it is. So what is 1 divided by f of d? F of d value is d square minus 5d and plus 6 of x into e raised to 4x. I will take this e raised to 4x outside. To take e raised to 4x, this d is replaced by d plus a, where a value is 4 means d plus 4. This d is replaced by d plus 4. So we can write it as 1 divided by d plus 4 whole square. Then minus 5 into d plus 4 and plus 6 of x. Next, this is equal to e raised to 4x 1 divided by Now simplify. 3 plus 4 whole square is b square plus 16 plus 4d. Sorry, 8d. Okay, a square is d square, b square is 16, 2ab means 8 into d. Next, minus 5d. Minus 5 into 4 is minus 20, and then plus 6 of x. This is equal to e raised to 4x 1 divided by, if you simplify, you will get d square. 8d minus 5d is plus 3d. 16 minus 20 is minus 4. Minus 4 and plus 6 is equal to plus 2 of x. Okay. Now we have taken e raised to 4x outside. Now we are left with 1 divided by d square plus 3d plus 2 into x. And now here we have to find the particular integral by using the formula x raised to m. When right hand side is x raised to m, then this e raised to 4x write as it is. First denominator you can write in the ascending order, that is 2 plus 3d plus d square of x. This is equal to. Now from denominator you can take the lowest degree term outside. The lowest degree term is coefficient of 2 is d raised to 0. So this is the lowest degree term, so I will take it outside. If you take lowest degree term outside, 1 plus 3 divided by 2 into d plus d square divided by 2 of x. Now I will write these two terms in a single bracket. Is equal to e raised to 4x divided by 2, I will write as it is. Transpose this bracket term in numerator. If you transpose in numerator, you will get 1 plus bracket 3 divided by 2 into d plus d square divided by 2 whole raised to minus 1 of x. And now by using 1 plus x raised to minus 1 formula, you can expand this. So that is equal to, this is equal to e raised to 4x divided by 2 into bracket. So by using 1 plus x raised to minus 1, that is 1 minus x. Minus x means you will get minus 3 by 2 into d plus d square divided by 2 plus x square 3 divided by 2 into d plus d square divided by 2 whole square. Minus and so on of x. This is 1 minus x plus x square minus x cube plus and so on. By using this formula, that is, we can simplify. This is equal to e raised to 4x divided by 2 into bracket. Now 1 into x is x minus 3 by 2 into d, where minus 3 by 2 I will write as it is. D of x is nothing but differentiation of x, and differentiation of x is equal to 1. Next, minus into plus is minus. 1 divided by 2 is constant. The remaining term is d square. What is second differentiation of x? Second differentiation of x is equal to 0. Now, next term is a plus b whole square formula. A square means you will get d square, where 2, the power of b is 2 and the power of x is 1. So, second differentiation is 0. Then d square means, d square means d raised to 4, that is b square value, that is also equal to 0. And plus 2ab means d into d square is d cube, which is also 0. So the next term you will get 0 only. And so on. This is equal to e raised to 4x divided by 2 into bracket x minus 3 by 2 only. And this is equal to e raised to 4x divided by, if you take here LCM, you will get 2x minus 3 divided by 2, and this 2 you will get divided by 4. So this is particular integral. Therefore, complete solution is equal to CF plus PI, and CF is equal to C1 e raised to 2x plus C2 e raised to 3x plus particular integral is, that is, e raised to 4x into bracket 2 example, solve d square plus 3d plus 2 bracket complete y is equal to e raised to 2x into sin x. So in this case, first write down auxiliary equation. Auxiliary equation is m square plus 3m plus 2 is equal to 0. Find the two factors of 2 to get plus 3, that is 2 into 1. So we can write it as m square plus 2m plus m plus 2 is equal to 0. From first two terms, you can take m common, we are left with m plus 2. And from last two terms, you can take 1 common, again you will get m plus 2 is equal to 0. So there are two factors, m plus 1 and m plus 2 is equal to 0. That implies m is equal to minus 1 and minus 2. So both the roots are different, means complementary function. We can write it as c1 e raised to minus x plus c2 e raised to minus 2x. Now we have to find the particular integral of e raised to 2x into sin x. So to find the particular integral of e raised to 2x into sin x. What is formula? That is 1 divided by f of d. F of d is nothing but d square plus 3d plus 2 of e raised to 2x into sin x. This is particular integral of e raised to 2x into sin x. Now we have to take this e raised to 2x outside. To take e raised to 2x outside, 1 divided by this d is replaced by d plus 2 because coefficient of x is 2. This is also replaced by d plus 2. So we can write it as d plus 2 whole square plus 3 into d plus 2 plus 2 of remaining term is sin x. Now you have to simplify this. E raised to 2x 1 divided by d plus 2 whole square is d square plus 4 plus 4d by using a plus b whole square formula. 3 into d is 3d, 3 into 2 is 6 and plus 2 of sin x, and that is equal to e raised to 2x 1 divided by, collect the terms contain d square, d and constant. The term contain d square is only one term, that is d square. Now 4d plus 3d is equal to 7d. Then 4 plus 6 is equal to 10. 10 plus 2 is equal to 12. Next, sin x. This is particular integral of e raised to 2x into sin x. But still, we have to find the particular integral of this sin x. To find the particular integral of sin x, we have to put, we know that to find the particular integral of sin x, we can put d square is equal to minus a square. And here a is obtained from the sin x term, that is a is equal to minus 1, because if you compare with sin ax, a is equal to coefficient of x, that is 1. Next, this is equal to e raised to 2x 1 divided by d square is equal to minus a square, and a is equal to 1 means you will get minus 1. If you put here minus 1 plus 7d plus 12 of sin x, and this is equal to e raised to 2x 1 divided by 7d plus 11, because minus 1 and plus 12 is equal to plus 11 of sin x. Now again we have to find the particular integral. So to find the particular integral, we have to substitute. We have to substitute d square is equal to minus 1, and to get d square is equal to minus 1, we have to rationalize it. So I will write here multiply and divided by 70 minus 11. You have to multiply and divide it by 70 minus 11. So this is equal to e raised to 2x 1 divided by 70 plus 11 as it is. Now multiply and divide it by 70 minus 11. This is 70 minus 11 divided by 70 minus 11 of sin x is equal to e raised to 2x into 70 minus 11, right, as it is, divided by. Denominator is in the form of a plus b into a minus b, and a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square. So 7d square is 49d square minus b square. 11 square is 121 of sin x. Now again put d square is equal to minus a square is equal to minus 1, so that we get that is equal to e raised to 2x 70 minus 11 divided by 49 into minus 1 minus 121 of sin x. This is equal to e raised to 2x 70 minus 11 divided by minus 49 minus 121 is minus 170 of sin x. So now I will write e raised to 2x minus e raised to 2x divided by 170. I have done this minus sign outside. Now we have to simplify this. 7d of sin x. 7d of sin x means 7 as it is. Differentiation of sin x is cos x. Minus this 11 into sin x is equal to 11 sin x. This is a particular integral. Therefore, complete solution is equal to minus e raised to minus 2x. Complete solution is CF plus PI, and that is equal to, what is complementary function? Complementary function is C1 e raised to x plus C2 e raised to minus 2x. We have two values, that is 1 and 2. So we got that is C1 e raised to minus x plus C2 e raised to minus 2x, or we can also write it as, in spite of this, we can also write it as C1 e raised to minus 2x plus C2 e raised to minus x. So constant you can change, okay, plus particular integral is minus e raised to 2x divided by 170 7 cos x minus 11 sin x. So this is the required solution.